Hey everybody, it's Alan, and I hope you are doing well. It is July 2nd, and we are going to celebrate the birthday of one Dee Palmer, a person who is very instrumental in a lot of the great sounds that you get off of Jethro Tull albums. Palmer was very, very, very much a critical part of arranging the orchestration behind many of the classic albums from Aqualung to Thick as a Brick and pretty much everything done by Jethro Tull during the late 60s and 70s. And so, in celebration of Dee Palmer's birthday this July 2nd, we're going to listen to the song Wond'ring Aloud again.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Wondering aloud how we feel today. Last night sipped the sunset, my hand in her hair. We are our own saviors as we start, both our hearts beating life into each other. Wondering aloud, will the years treat us well? As she floats in the kitchen, I'm tasting the smell, yes. Of toast as the butter runs, then she comes spilling crumbs on the bed, and I shake my head. And later I'm out where the lazy worm is shouting for more, giving himself completely, she did long before. And it's only the giving that makes you what you are. Wondering aloud, will a sound one day be born to share in our infancy, in the child's path we've worn? In the aging seclusion of this earth that our birth did surprise, we love and his eyes. There's the stillness of death on a deathly unliving sea, and the motor car magical world long since ceased to be. When the Eve-bitten apple returned to destroy the tree, incestuous ancestors share a bang ride, spawning new millions, throws the world on its side, supporting their far-flung illusion, the national curse. And those with no sandwiches, please get off the bus. The excrement bubbles, the centuries slime decays, and the brainwashing government lackeys would have us say it's under control and we'll soon games of the hot, hungry millions, you'll be sure to remain. The natural resources are dwindling and no one grows old. And those with no homes to go to, please dig yourself holes. We wandered through quiet lands, felt the first breath of the snow, searched for the last pigeon, slate gray, I've been told. Stumbled on a daffodil which she crushed in the rush, heard it sigh and left it to die. At once felt remorse and were touched by the loss of our own. Held its poor broken head in her hands, dropped soft tears in the snow. And it's only the taking that makes you what you are. Wond'ring aloud, will the sun one day be born to share in our infancy, in the child's path we've worn? In the aging seclusion of this earth that our birth did surprise, will open his eyes.
Again, it's a beautiful arrangement, and if you go through all of Aqualung, if you go all of Brick by Brick, if you go through kind of every Jethro Tull album over the course of that decade, you can hear Dee Palmer's fingerprints all over the orchestral arrangements that are going on within the song. I mean, Dee really had a wonderful way of putting things together along with Ian and Martin and the rest of the members of the band to create very interesting sound tapestries and, you know, interesting progressions within the prog rock genre that Jethro Tull really is a member of. You know, I would consider Tull right there with the likes of Yes and Genesis and Rush and you know, Mahavishnu and others. And a lot of that progginess is really attributable to Dee Palmer's work. I'm not saying that Ian and Martin and the rest couldn't create the arrangements that Dee aided with, but the orchestration, you know, the string sections when they bring them in, or the way that the song flows from point A to point B to point C. I mean, again, a lot of that is the magic that Dee Palmer added to the to the Jethro Tull legacy, and it's noticeably missing after Dee stopped working with the band in the '80s, and that's why I wanted to pay tribute to Dee and again their sort of magical touch in the music of Jethro Tull. So happy birthday to Dee Palmer. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Just know that I appreciate all of you and I wish you well. Take care.